Hey guys, it's Vivian here again. It's come to my attention that we have a new topic to talk about today. Today, I want to talk to you about overcoming fears about taking direct bookings. I think a lot of people, especially in the midterm rental space, they're afraid of damage and whether it's accidental or intentional, as well as allowing pets because pets can do damage, especially if they're puppies and they're chewers and you have furniture in there, etc. I recently found out about a product, right, that you can add for any of your reservations. All you got to do is log into their portal, enter your lease information, and then you're covered. So what does that look like? It means that even if you're taking a direct booking and you have a paper lease, a DocuSign, it doesn't matter what it is, you just enter it into the system and you're covered. So the pricing works like this. From day 1 to 10, you have a flat rate. And then from the 10th day onwards, it's a daily rate. And I think this is a really good balance between taking short-term rentals and midterm rental stays. And how do you do that? And like, what's the benefit? So I think the primary benefit for this is potentially being able to lower your security deposits, right? So a lot of hosts that I see, their barrier to entry to allowing these extended stays is really high because they're asking for like a month's rent in advance as a deposit. So if a property is $4,000, then their security deposit is $4,000. And the truth is, for a lot of families, especially if you're trying to host these insurance days, that kind of deposit can be out of reach for them. Like when you're working with insurance families, a lot of times they're already going through a lot of financial distress. Maybe their house suffered a lot of water damage and they've already had to pay for the mitigation company, or they have to put money down for a construction to rebuild their house. And having those extra funds to just let a landlord hold for a while can be a barrier for them to book your place. But who doesn't love steady income? So how do you balance between risk and reward? So this product, it's an insurance product for damages specifically for vacation rentals and midterm rentals, I think is a great solution for it. Um, the great thing about it is that it's really easy to file a claim. It's not like if you're hosting on Airbnb, like AirCover, right? So let's talk about what AirCover looks like on Airbnb. So if you're hosting on Airbnb, you may not have experienced what it's like to file an AirCover claim. Airbnb has this policy where they protect hosts up to $1 million. And while I know some hosts that have had great experience with it, I also know a lot that haven't. But let me explain to you what that process kind of looks like. So say, for instance, you're hosting an Airbnb guest and they had a great time, they check out, and your cleaner shows up and says, and tells you that there's a broken lamp. Okay. So you're like, oh man, that lamp was $100. So now you contact Airbnb and you tell them you have a broken lamp and you want to file a charge for damages to the guest. Well, Airbnb will say, well, you need to reach out to the guest and request that money. How awkward is that? Right? They've just checked out. They haven't even left their review yet. And now you're going to contact them and tell them that you're going to collect $100 from them because of a broken lamp. So then you're going to message them and say, hey, thanks for staying with us. I hope you had a great 5-star stay. But we did notice that you guys broke a lamp. So we're going to have to send you a request for $100. Well, then the guest might come back, right? Remember, they haven't written your review yet. They might come back and say, we didn't break a lamp. Maybe your cleaners broke the lamp. Don't blame it on us. And then it becomes this finger pointing back and forth battle, and it's just really awkward. And then now you as a host who's struggling to make that claim, you're going to now potentially get a bad review from the guest because now you're accusing them of breaking something that they didn't have. So long story short, how does this insurance coverage work? You basically just file a claim. That way, you don't even have to have that awkward discussion with your guest, and you don't even need invoices, right? It's better if you have invoices, but you don't have to have them, and they'll cover damage for your furniture, for any electronics, anything that's inside the home, as well as any pets that do any damage, like if they chew a rug or the end of a sofa. That way, they'll cover the handyman costs, they'll cover any excess trash related to the damage, And I would think that the best way to approach this is make sure you have really good detailed footage and pictures of your property so that you have something to go back to. So this product is called Wavo Now, and Wavo makes it really easy for you to set up on their system. The trick is, though, you need to do it in advance of any bookings because it does take a few days. You have to book a demo with them, have a conversation with them before they send you the information to log into the portal. So the best thing for you to do is go to the website that I posted in the comments below, get yourself set up. That way, when you're taking a direct booking and you just have a paper lease, you can always get the guest to buy that extra insurance. And now you have that peace of mind that you don't need to have those high security deposits anymore. You could still take one, maybe take a 25% of the month's lease and then cover the rest with insurance. And you can pass that insurance back to the owner as well. So that's your tip for today, how to take direct bookings safely without having to worry about damages. And if you like this information, like, subscribe, and follow for more. Thanks.